The Metropolis night pulsed with sirens and neon, a city alive and restless. High above, perched on a forgotten skyscraper, Catman watched, a shadow in a city of light. He wasn't from here. Gotham's darkness was his home, but tonight, his hunt brought him to Superman's domain. From his vantage, Catman saw the city's hero, a blur of red and blue saving a runaway train with godlike ease. The crowd cheered, but Catman's eyes caught the collateral shattered pavement, terrified faces, the cost of unchecked power. This was why he'd come, not for glory but for accountability. Who questions the god? Who protects the city from its protector? Superman saved lives, but at what price? Catman believed true heroism meant shielding innocence from the fight itself. Tonight he would force the Man of Steel to see the world he was breaking while trying to save it. He was just a man, but he'd studied his opponent, prepared for this moment. The shadow would challenge the sun. Catman's mission was clear, and the city's fate hung in the balance. He gripped the stone, ready to confront the legend. Tonight, the god would be held accountable. Catman moved across rooftops, a silent shadow untouched by the city's glare. He chose the Daily Planet's roof, a symbol of truth, as his stage. Superman landed, radiating power and confidence. "You're a long way from Gotham." Catman stepped forward, voice low. "Catman, I saw you save a train tonight. You saved lives, but nearly destroyed a building. Your power makes you reckless and no one calls you on it. That ends tonight."
"I save people. Sometimes things break, but lives matter more than property." "Catman, and who decides what's worth the cost? Who holds you accountable? What gives you the right to judge? You hide in shadows and prey on fear."
The air crackled with tension, two ideals ready to clash. "Catman, someone has to ask the hard questions." The city below was oblivious, but on this rooftop, a storm was brewing. Catman's challenge was clear. The confrontation had begun. S1, Media Group. Two men on dark rooftop facing off. Tense confrontation on city rooftop at night at stock at distribute _ equally. Then ask, but don't mistake caution for weakness. The fight began with a flicker. Catman vanished into shadow. Superman's eyes darted, but Catman was everywhere and nowhere, striking with precision. Superman's blows shattered concrete but never found their mark. "Catman, you rely on strength, but some things can't be punched." He lunged, kryptonite claws slashing across Superman's chest. Superman staggered, weakened by the green glow. Catman stood over him, voice grim. "Catman, power has a price. You're not invincible. Remember what it's like to be vulnerable." Superman, on one knee, met Catman's gaze. No longer a god, but a man reminded of his limits. The city's lights blurred as Superman struggled, the lesson searing deeper than any wound. "Catman, this isn't about defeating you, it's about making you see." "Superman, I see more than you think." The rooftop was a battleground of ideals, not just fists. Catman's point was made. The god could bleed. The fight paused, both men changed. The world below kept turning, unaware of the reckoning above, but the real enemy was yet to reveal himself.
"That's enough. You're both being played. This was all a setup. Lex Luthor fed you lies, Catman. He exaggerated Superman's collateral damage. Superman, your tip about a Gotham vigilante? Also from Luthor. He wanted you to destroy each other."
The truth hit hard. Catman lowered his claws, realizing his anger had been manipulated. Superman, weakened, saw Catman not as a villain, but as another pawn in Luthor's game. Luthor's genius wasn't in weapons, but in exploiting ideals, turning heroes against each other. "Catman, we were puppets." Superman. And Luthor pulled the strings. The real enemy stood in the shadows, smiling. The rooftop was silent, the fight replaced by a shared anger at Luthor. Catman retracted his claws, looking at Superman. No apology, just understanding. "Catman, he used my principles against me. I was so focused on you, I missed the real threat."
"And he used my sense of duty. But you were right, I need to be more careful."
Catman turned to leave. Catman, Luthor's still out there. He won this round. He vanished into the night, a warning left behind. Superman stood alone, knowing this was just the beginning. From his tower, Luthor watched, always one step ahead. The city slept, unaware of the uneasy truce forged above.